Hello everyone, hope you all doing good. I'm using the Apple Watch Series 5 for 6 months now. So today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of Apple Watch Series 5. Without further ado, let's get started. So let's talk about pros first. This is the main difference between Apple Watch Series 4 and Series 5. Series 4 did not have this feature. When you use the screen, it refreshes at 60 frames per second. That is why the animations are so smooth. When the screen not in use, it goes to always on display mode. Display dims and reduce the refresh rate to 1 frame every second. It will show the time all the time and will save a lot of battery. What do you think are the benefits on always on display? If you had an Apple Watch Series 1 to Series 4, you need to raise your hand to wake the screen to check on notification you get or to see the time. Sometimes it is very inconvenient to raise your hand when you're driving or riding a bike. Or maybe you are in a meeting that you cannot see the time in front of everyone, which can be very rude in some situations. Let's move on to the next point. ECG is still groundbreaking, but unfortunately it is not available in United Arab Emirates. The newly added compass in the Apple Watch Series 5 comes in handy under certain contexts. For example, the compass can come in handy while you are hiking. It is very cool, but I never used it. And the noise app is great. You can add it on the watch face and monitor noise levels. Next point. Apple Watch has a fall detector that senses when you fall. It works highly accurate and sensitive way to detect a hard hit and immediately ask whether you are okay or not. If not responded within 60 seconds, the Apple Watch can send an emergency call on its own. If you are fine, then you can just cancel the call by responding that you are okay. Apple Watch has excellent fitness tracking and heart rate monitoring accuracy. This feature really motivates me to complete the daily move, stand, and the exercise rings. When it comes to cons, first thing is always the higher price. The Apple Watch Series 5 is priced at $399 for 40mm model with GPS, and it is $100 more for the cellular enabled version. The 44mm version is $429 and $520 with cellular version. It's worth mentioning that the starting price Apple listed for the Apple Watch Series 5 is the same that was listed for Apple Watch Series 4. So at least the price did not jump up. If you are not going to use always on display, it is best to go for Apple Watch Series 3 or Series 4. You can pick one of those from Apple or Amazon for a pretty good price. I will link those below. That would be a better deal. This one is the big one. The battery life of the Apple Watch Series 5 is about 18 hours as Apple claims. so you will still have to charge your Apple Watch Series 5 every night. As I tested, having always on display definitely hurt your battery life. But that is fine as it is still all day battery. After switching off the always on display mode, I was getting 2 days battery life. Then I started with reserve battery in the end of the day and I got 3 days battery life. I tested all this with half-hour exercise every day. App layout is the worst to find an app, so I switched from grid to list view. We thought this new series will have the sleep tracking, but there is no sleep tracking on this. When you talk about design, it is same design as Apple Watch Series 4. This smartwatch doesn't work with Android phones. Lastly, my Apple Watch got hanged for a first time and the screen was not responding until I erased Apple Watch content and settings. Obviously, I had to pair my Apple Watch again, which took me around 15 to 20 minutes. The Apple Watch Series 5 packs a ton of functionality into a stylish, proven design. Not only it is good enough to replace your dedicated fitness tracker, it comes with a variety of health-related features you may not even have thought of, like international emergency calling, cycle tracking for ladies, and the noise app. So to conclude, Apple Watch Series 5 is the best smartwatch until now. So if you are finding this video helpful and you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe and don't forget to hit on the notification bell so you will be notified on my next video. That's about it. I will catch you guys with the next one.